Hello, welcome to Violet Shadow Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different reading. This is going to be what message needs to come through. I've been called to use a deck first that I had made for personal use, and I've used it in a couple of different readings that I've actually posted too. But I'm going to be pulling from this deck first and then kind of seeing where it goes from there. Because it feels like something needs to come through, and this is going to be the best way to do it. So this is going to be a very specific reading for general reading. So let's kind of see what happens. Let's go ahead and get started by pulling from this deck. Protection. And I just got finished watching a reading from a different tarot reader that had protection as like the main focus. Reciprocation. See if anything wants to come through here, and then we'll switch. No. Evolve. Anything else that needs to come through? What do we need to see? And awareness. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck on this one, we have above all. And then on this one, we have don't look back. So I am going to set these aside. And then let's start with some oracle. All right, what do we need to see? What do we need to see? Abundance. Okay. And again, protection. Okay. That is crazy. And direction over here. Okay, that is crazy. Something definitely wanting to come through here. So let us look. What do you want us to see right now? Just show me what you want us to see. King of Rings, which is Pentacles. Did we flip? No, we did not flip. The Hierophant, okay. Okay. The Six of Swords. I was about to say, what I'm seeing here is that there's some kind of movement that you are either thinking of making or hesitating to make, possibly. And the reason why, I want to get to the reason why, but it's like trying to move away or move into a different direction, but you're having difficulties doing that or hesitating doing that. Let's see. What else do we need to see? Okay. Ten of Swords. Page of Swords. Something that's been weighing, like this is like a heavy thing on your mind. Let's see what fell. Okay, the King of Swords. So many swords. So many swords. Definitely something heavily that's on your mind. Wanting to move in a certain direction. With the King of Rings here and the Hierophant, looking for, it's like you're looking for not only guidance, maybe you don't feel like you can move in that direction, like you're afraid to do so, but you have Evolve on Awareness, which can kind of look, there, it's similar in nature, like it's like you're aware that things are going to be changing for you, and you're hesitating to make the move into that direction that you need to, like make the choice to move forward, like actually putting the footwork into it. But it's something that you need to be moving away from, and it's for the better, for not just you, but it has like a bigger message in here, and it will lead to better for you. And it's definitely looking like a process of evolving within yourself, but it's going to also affect other people. Okay, so the Seven of Rings, that's the Seven of Pentacles. So maybe you are already trying to plan to make your moves, but I want to get more into this. It's like you're being pushed, though. It's coming to the point where maybe you feel like you really are being pushed by the universe, that you need to actually move that way, to move forward, to make your decision, to be more confident within that decision and start that direction. What else do we need to see? What do we need to see? What are we trying to say here? Something flipped. What was this? The Four of Cups. Okay, so again, the way that it's the energies are coming out, there's something holding you back. And I feel like you've been asking for protection. That it's something that you actually feel like you need protection. That has to do with the hesitation to move forward. Ending something to move forward in a different, the High Priestess, yeah, and ending something to move forward in a different way than you have before. There's change, and there's transformation in the way that you're doing things too, but you're afraid to make the move because you feel like you need protection. And with the protection here, it feels like there is protection here for you. And when you're able to put the footwork in and actually make the choice and let the universe know that you are moving in that direction, planting your seeds, basically planting your seeds, like, yes, this is what I'm doing. When you make a choice to actually step foot in the direction, you're going to be protective. Things are going to be okay. The High Priestess here, the Ten of Wands, but it's something really difficult for you. The Five of Wands, the Ten of Cups. It's like you're fighting for something. You're fighting for like your abundance and the going into the right direction. Routine. So maybe I think it's actually because you're stuck in the same routine, and this is going to need breaking of that. Like it's change. It's definite change. Let me see if I can pull another deck. What do I want to use? What do I want to use here? Is this what we want to use? We'll use the Crow Tarot since we're using their Oracle. Okay. Can I have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords? All right, so we have the Four of Cups again. Yeah, it's like hesitating to take this opportunity. In this deck, and the bird is actually looking at the ace, the cup that's full, that's being offered. Most of the time you don't see them looking at the cup. It's like they're ignoring that cup, but it's like you're aware that there is something for you, and it's just a hesitation on going that way, because I think you're afraid of what it's going to mean and how it's going to look, because you don't have maybe all it's not clear what's going to happen, and you know things are going to be changing. All right. Let's look at the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. Why are these here? Page of Swords and the King of Swords. Why are they here? It's your movement into the direction, and it's like it's your head that's kind of holding you back, your fears in your head. Something that has been hard for you to move forward with, but can we get more? Clarifying the Page of Swords with the King of Swords. Because it's movement. It's like progression. And you know that you need to do that. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. Maybe you've been hurt in the past when you've done that. I do get a sense of like the not just momentum, but like the energy building around you where you're like, you know that you have to make this choice and you know that you have to move. And definitely from the universe, what it seems to be saying is you're protected and you do need to be making this move. Even if it's hard. Justice. Ooh, perfect. So we have Justice, the Hanged Man, and then the Hermit in reverse. Okay. So, I mean, it's difficult if in your head. So we have the Hermit in reverse and then the Hanged Man. Okay. And I feel like what this is saying is it's been difficult, like the way that you're looking at things, like it's natural for you to do that because it's your fear of what's going to come. And of course, if you have the unknown and the future is the unknown, you don't know what's going to happen, but you know that there's something that's going to be changing for you. With the Hermit in reverse, though, it's like you might feel like you're not going to have like the support that you need. That's why you need protection. That's why this is coming up. But I think that what this is asking of you is to understand that like if you have the thoughts, if you're going to focus on the thoughts of feeling like you're not going to be supportive, you don't want to keep focusing on that and like having that end up playing out. That can end up playing out if you focus and that's what your mindset is. Take a different perspective on it to try to give yourself some more conscience or some more confidence and be conscious of the way that if you're asking for protection, you are going to be receiving that protection. Whatever, it's like you've already put out some signs. You've already kind of asked the universe for something and they're already aware of it. And you're going to be okay. And it's going to move in a better direction. And it's not going to be doom and gloom like you may be worried that it's going to be that way. Can we get a few final cards? Anything else that you would like to say? Anything? The Star. Beautiful. Again, yes, like it's you're back to, and even if you're feeling the sense of fear and hesitation on moving, that is absolutely normal. And I think what the universe is trying to say with this spread is that in the end, it's better for you and you will heal and you will end up getting better in terms of your confidence within yourself. And the anguish that you feel like in your mind, like the what ifs, I feel like that is happening so much. That's causing that hesitation, but you're going to be okay. Yeah, you've got to make a move to go into that direction. The universe is pushing you to move into a new direction. Again, the Ace of Cups. So you'll be okay. Somebody definitely needed to hear this. I completely understand why I needed to make this reading. You definitely needed to hear this, and you have what you need to be able to move forward. You do need to be making movements toward that so that you can show that you are actually making movements and you have made your decision on where you're going. You don't want to give the universe a different, to communicate that you're not going to move and then them have to make the move for you. It's better for you to go ahead and start in that direction. You will be okay. They have your back. They've heard you. Yep. 10 of Swords in reverse. They have heard you. Um, they've heard you, and like it's going to come. It's better to make the movement forward on your own than to wait and have something kind of like something with more repercussions happening. Um, so it is a push to end and move forward into the direction which you're already thinking of. This is something that you're going to know. This is not for somebody who is like, I have no idea, and you will know this. Whoever needs this message will know exactly what you need to be doing in terms of like which direction you've been talking about going. Um, so that's your reading. Thank you for sharing this energy with me. I do hope that this reaches those who it is supposed to reach. This does feel like a very important message. So I'm glad that I was able to do this for you. Do let me know if it did resonate just by interacting in some way with the video. I do love to know that this kind of message, especially when it's an important one, gets to those who needs it to get to. This feels kind of urgent. So thank you so much again for sharing your energy with me. I do hope this helps in some way, and I do hope that you have a blessed day, and I see you again soon.